Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. Today is day 2 of the quarantine, the shelter in place of coronavirus 19, and the date is March 18th, 2020, period. I'm so glad that you're here. And I've been thinking so much about decisions and these times, and there are so many decisions to make. What do we call essential? When do we leave where we live and go out and come back? And how do we keep safe while we're doing it? And what about the financial aspect? There's the Wall Street part. There's the out there Main Street part, and there's the personal finances. How are we doing? Are we out of work? Are we getting paid while we're out of work? Are we not getting paid? All of these things going on in our mind. And then about having enough food. And how do we buy enough food for us? And be careful that we're not taking so much that somebody else doesn't have enough for them. How do we make all these decisions, all these choices? Not easy. All the rules are different. And I'm going to offer that right now during this period of time, that if you have decisions you want to make, and I know maybe this sounds, oh my gosh, I mean, I don't want to take the time to do this. I'm going to offer that you do, and that is to make a list of all the decisions that you're thinking about. Because during this time of fear, sometimes panic, sometimes so much worry that our brain is just swirling. And because of the ambiguity, because of the uncertainty, because of all the unknown, we search for something that we can actually do. It isn't even so matter if it helps. It's just something so we don't feel so helpless. And sometimes during these times of not being grounded, not being in our circle, we make decisions that later on we wish we hadn't. So I'm going to offer, when you make your decisions, look through your list. And if at all possible, make the smallest decisions first. See how it goes. Not major ones. Not deciding if you're going to buy stock or not buy stock, or cut off your hair, or decide if you want to stay married. All of these things people are talking to me about. And so I'm going to offer you that those may not be the things on your decision list. And do take a look at the decisions that you're considering. And as I said before, do the smallest ones first so that you're not tempted to do something gigantic and then have to figure out what to do about it after you've already done it. We want to be sure that we can keep things as smoothly as possible, which isn't easy. Our focus is here and then it's there, and I'm raising my hand. I sometimes am thinking that I'm doing fine, and all of a sudden I can't remember what I was thinking about. Can't remember what I was going to say. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes things seem bigger than I am, and I think, wow, why are you writing it? this down? Why are you reading this? Why are you thinking about that? Why are you making these videos when people are out there worried to death? And I am in no way telling you not to take this seriously. It is very serious. What I am asking you to do is remember that we're all in this together. Even if somebody's clear out there and somebody's way close inside, we've got to be together on this. Doesn't mean we always have to agree. We don't have to agree about the methodology. We don't have to agree about the politics that seem to weave its way into this emotional situation of health and well-being. It does mean that we really pay attention in our circle. What can we influence? What can we do? What we can do is take care of those around us. Make contact. Check to see how somebody else is doing. Know that if you leave one thing on the shelf that you really don't need, somebody else may be looking for it, and it's essential to their well-being. These times are times that really test who we are at our core, test our values, test our principles, and see if we're really following what we say we believe. That doesn't mean that you be a sacrificial whatever. It doesn't mean that you put yourself last and everyone first. It means, in my model, that we form a circle so that everyone has a place, including you. You are important, and you are a leader wherever you are. We're all leaders in this. Doesn't mean we're a boss, doesn't mean we're in control. Don't we wish we could be more in control? It just means that we can take a moment, just an eyelash of a moment, and consider the decisions we make so that they serve us and those around us in the way that we want to remember and live. Because remember, even in all of these times, we're still writing our story. We're still writing a chapter. And with all the wonderful luck in the world, we will keep writing our chapters. And this will be one of them. And then there'll be another. And it will be the story of a life that we want to live and we want to share, and that we can be very proud and happy that we did this, that we survived in a certain way. And that way is that we're together. As long as we're all together and we have enough certainty to believe that this will not last forever. And as long as we can feel that in our body and we can see out there that there is still a world, there's still the sun, there may still be rain, snow, I don't know where you are, wherever you are, look as much as you can and as often outside so you can remember a sense of beauty, a sense of time before all of this happened. And I hope that your decisions will be very small and very safe and very manageable. Thank you for coming. If you have any comments or questions, please put them down below. I'm here. My name is Amina, and I'm all about doing everything I can to help this be easier and smoother for you. Let me know. Let me know what you need. I'm going to be making these videos every day, and I want this to be part of your conversation and my conversation with you. I love making the videos, and I don't want it to always just be me talking to you. I'd really like it to be us talking together, all of us talking together. The more that we have in our circle, the more that we can share, the better all of us are going to be during the middle of this. All right, please keep your decisions small. Please remember that you are very, very important. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for coming. And remember, we're going to make it through this even if we have not the slightest imagination of how we'll do it. Take care. Bye for now. Thanks for coming. Bye.